guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a collab with one of my YouTube/internet buddies, Leah. We wanted to come together to give you guys a lot of juicy tips and advice on how to take care of your hair in the winter when it starts to get really dry. We have two totally different hair types, so taking some tips from both of us will definitely help you out depending on your hair type. In her video, she's mostly going to be giving you guys tips and some of her favorite products for the winter time. Her videos are always so cute and fun and amazing, and she's so good at editing, so you should definitely check out her channel and subscribe. I'll put the link to her channel below, and I'll also put the name of her channel right here so you guys can see. So my portion of the collab focuses mostly on how the lock method benefits me during the winter. And of course, I'm also going to show you guys how I do and style my fine apple, as my Twitter followers have been calling it. The lock method is basically a product layering technique, and it helps to deeply moisturize the hair and keep the hair moisturized for a longer period of time. During the winter, I rarely wear wash and goes. I usually mostly do twist outs once a week, and I'll just kind of play around with the styles throughout the week. And to do my twist outs, I found that it really helps to do the lock method, especially in the winter time, because not only does it help to make my twists come out super shiny and defined, but it also keeps my hair super moisturized, so I won't have to touch it as many times throughout the week. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I use the lock method to layer my products for my twist out, and then how I style my fine apple. So that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get right into the video.
I wanna sound full of myself a rule, but you ain't looking at no other dudes, cause you love me. I'm sorry, baby.
So to save time, I've already done most of my twists. I'm just going to show you guys how I do the lock method on this last section. So I'm first going to resaturate this section with a little bit of water, and this just helps to make the hair a little bit more movable, so it's easier to apply the products. So first, the L in lock stands for leave-in conditioner. I'm going to be using the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Extra Moisturizing Detangler. For your leave-in, you want to make sure that it's water-based, because this is the first layer of products that's going on your hair, and water-based products will absorb into the hair the most easiest. Water-based products will not work on their own, so on top of our leave-in, we're going to put our oil, which is what the O stands for in lock, and I'm going to be using 100% pure Jamaican black castor oil, and I've been loving this for my edges. Castor oil boosts blood circulation to the follicles, which leads to faster and thicker hair growth. I also apply it to my hair because it helps to reduce split ends, it controls breakage, and it also really conditions and moisturizes the hair. If you feel like your hair looks super dry, castor oil will definitely help to restore luster. And last but not least, we're going to put on our cream, and I'm going to be using the Intensive Hydration Twist and Defining Custard by Shea Moisture. This is a new cream, and oh my gosh, it is freaking amazing. You've probably seen it on my Twitter already. This custard is super thick and filled with a lot of moisturizing properties like manuka honey and shea butter, which are going to really help to seal in all that moisture we've already put into our hair. This is also going to act as our styling agent, so it's going to give our twist a nice defined and shiny look. So next, I'm going to go ahead and flat twist this part. I basically just start with one small section, and then I continue to add sections as I move forward on the twist. It may look kind of complicated, but it's actually really simple once you get the hang of it. And I can't cornrow, so this is like the next best thing. I found that the lock method has really helped to enhance my twist outs. It's almost like the more moisture you put into your hair before you actually use your styling product, the better and the more shiny the twist will come out. Our hair also tends to be a little bit drier in the winter time, so doing the lock method for my twist has also helped to make sure that my hair stays moisturized for longer periods of time. So just to give you guys an idea about how many twists I have like 5 big twists in the front, and then I have 3 big twists in the middle of my head. They're like really not parted evenly, but that's okay. And then the bottom, I have 4 twists. So I'm just going to air dry my hair overnight. You can sit under a hooded dryer if you liked, but I prefer to air dry. And if you do air dry, you want to make sure you sleep in a satin bonnet or sleep on a satin pillowcase. So now is the next morning, and I'm just going to take off my satin bonnet and make sure that all of my twists are nice and dry. If you take them out before they fully dry, they may get really frizzy and not cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking out my twists. As you can see, they came out really shiny and soft and very defined as well. While separating your twists, you want to make sure that you don't separate them too much, because then you'll mess up the definition at the ends. And the definition that you have at the end of your hair is really the most important, because that's the part that's going to be showing in the puff.
We got another one for real. Dance. Go ahead for real, 'cause you the truth. Yeah. Great hope. Yeah. Let me talk to you.
So as you can see, my twists and my hair are super defined and soft and shiny, no flakes. These three products together really work well for this technique. I'm just going to take my pick now and fluff out my roots. Again, you do not want to mess up the definition at the ends of your twist because this is the most important part. So I like to hold my hair and just pull as hard as I can at the roots just to make my hair stretch out a little bit more to make it easier to put into my puff. So once I have my roots nice and stretched out and I have this little afro thing, I'm going to go ahead and take a spray bottle of water and just spray all around my edges. This just helps to make them a lot smoother when I put on the products. Once my edges are nice and saturated, I'm going to take my Eco Styler gel with argan oil and apply that all around my edges as well. A lot of people don't like Eco Styler gel, but it actually works really well for me. It keeps my edges nice and smooth, and it also helps to moisturize them as well. So after applying the Eco Styler gel, I'm just going to take this soft bristle brush and brush that all out. This next step is how I really get my edges nice and smooth. This is the Carol's Daughter Macadamia Holding Control Smoother. It's actually discontinued, which sucks because as you can see, it works super well to really lay my edges down. Carol's Daughter does have a new edge control. It's called the Black Vanilla Edge Control Smoother. I haven't tried it, but I'm going to see if it works just as well, so that's another option. The Hicks Edge Control also works really well for this part. I just like to use a edge control that is really thick and kind of works more as a paste. I think the Eco Styler gel just kind of helps to start setting the edges, but this part really sculpts the edges. If you'd like, you can also take a edge brush and go ahead and brush them out even more. And this is why it's really important to keep your edges nice and hydrated and moisturized. And that's why I use castor oil, because if you do this too often and you don't add strength to your edges, they will definitely break and you won't have any edges. So that's why the castor oil is a really important step. So now that my edges are nice and laid, I'm going to take this elastic headband. You can use any type that you'd like. It can be stretched out even if you'd like to, because we're going to tighten it up. So I'm just going to put it around my neck and then push it up on my hair. The further back you push it, the smaller the puff. So I kind of push mine back just a little bit because I like my puff nice and big. And then I kind of just pull my hair through it so to make sure that it's really tight and secure. Then if your head is peanut shaped like mine, you just want to squeeze the back of it together until it's as tight as you can possibly get it. And then I like to take a little tiny ponytail holder and just secure it all together. And then that's pretty much it. My puff is nice and fluffy and moisturized, and my twist, well, the ends are nice and defined. You just want to fluff it until it's in the shape that you like, and then you're all set to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you have any other questions, don't be afraid to ask me. Everything you need to know is in the description box below, and don't forget to thumbs this video up if you liked it, and to follow me on my social media accounts. And of course, subscribe. See you guys in my next video. Bye!